Hello, I'm James, and I'm a 50 episodes old guy in Europe. Hello, and welcome to this very special 50th episode of An Old Guy in Europe. I can hardly believe I've produced 50 episodes. Seems like it was only a month ago that I published the 25th, which, by the way, is my number 10 selection. And since everything I said in the introduction to it says everything I want to say for this episode, I'll just let it speak for itself. So let's get this special episode rolling. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy my top 10 favorite episodes of An Old Guy in Europe. I'd like to start by thanking each and every one of you, whether you have followed me from the very first episode to now or are just tuning in for the first time today, for your support. It means everything to me. I started this channel with the idea that I wanted to be of some value to folks, whether it be information about immigrating to Portugal or living here or life in general, or however I might offer value of entertainment, humor, fun, whatever it might be for you. So for those of you who are deriving that, it brings me a great deal of joy to know that I'm able to share this with you. I want to especially thank Carl Munson and his Good Morning Portugal show for so much of the material that I use, the content that I use for this channel. And my two very special friends, Hank and Connie, who live up in Vila Nova de Gaia, who have given me tons of encouragement and support for doing this all the way through from concept to actual production. I've had a great time doing it and hope to continue doing it for a very long time. I'd also like to take this opportunity to say that if you're enjoying these episodes, please do hit the like button. Additionally, if you think there's someone you know who might get value from something that I have said on a given episode, be sure to share the link with them. And if you want to make sure you get reminders every time a new episode comes out, please become a subscriber. And I always enjoy hearing from you, so please feel free to leave a comment below and let me know whatever's on your mind, or if you have any questions for me or any ideas about things I could address in future episodes. Whatever you think is relevant or would just like me to know. I always appreciate hearing from you. In the meantime, for this special episode 25, please sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Okay, that's amazing. And we should perhaps add as well that the reason it came up is because when we were talking about Dr. Bayard lozenges, yeah, I think it was you, wasn't it? He said, that looks like a great big banana slug. And then
Yes.
sent us a picture of one. And you're not kidding. I mean, it really does, doesn't it? So it's understandable the connection that was made there.
She's fighting a giant banana slug in that picture.
And she definitely deserves more than a minimum wage for that, I think. You would want more than €705 for that, wouldn't you? I suspect. It looks like you should have two women on that job. Okay, or at least. So how are you today? Como estás? Tudo bem?
You know, for me, every day in Portugal, especially this beautiful Ericeira, is a beautiful day. So I know people say, oh, you're in that infatuation stage and you'll get to a point where you miss home and blah, 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 blah. And I'll deal with it if it shows up, but it's difficult for me to imagine that happening at this point. I'm really enjoying being here. Today, I'm going to take us on a walk through my lovely hometown of Ericeira, Portugal. Now, we're coming up into the Praça da República. So here we are. Can't see much beyond the coast. You will more than likely see many images of this particular beach. This is probably the main beach in Ericeira. It's called Praia dos Pescadores, which is Fisherman's Beach. There we go. And then you follow that rock right on down to the sand.
How can I say this, sort of managing, rainwater and the naturally existing water from small streams. So instead of just overflowing, they could go from one place to the next. So this is one of the cases where you have something man-made that was basically, created surrounding or around something that was already naturally existing. So this to say that.
Yes, enhanced nature, yes.
And you, James, with your new moniker, Old Guy in Europe, which is a bit of a clue and connected entirely to the promo trailer teaser I've just played. What's going on?
Well, that particular thing, I'm pretty excited about it because it's 3 years since original concept. And then the idea kept fermenting over time. Is what is my goal? And it's like I want to share my experience of being in Europe. I want to share my experience of Portugal with people. So it developed from there. And then Hank, my good friend Hank Stalika, virtually every time we got together and talked, you got to know Hank to understand it. You go, damn man, that's just so profound. It's like every time we get together, you say something that just like wakes me up and changes my life. He says, you really got to do that YouTube channel. That's his energy behind it, and it really because of his enthusiasm and his encouragement that it actually came to fruition in something less than 3 more years. I've been working on it for about a year now, trying to figure out what I want to do. I don't want to get loaded down with new content every week and have it becoming then a YouTube producer. That was the hard part about the first video. It was an introduction. It was all created content. It was only 8 minutes. It took me like 16 hours to put it together. So it's like, no, yeah. I don't want to do that. So I'm still very excited about it. I'm really happy with the results.
It's the highlights from the shows, is it?
What I did, I found a fairly easy way to edit, and I'm learning. I mean, part of the reason it took me so long to do this first episode is I've never done this before. I've never made a movie digitally. And I'm hoping to also incorporate, like I went to Dublin with Hank and Connie, and I want to share that experience. Not so much as a tour video, but just sharing the experience of going to Dublin, the kinds of things that happen when you leave the country, that kind of thing. And my intention is that it's useful and people find value in it. I'm not trying to make any money off it. I'd be surprised if I got 2,000 subscribers. It would be fun. But for me, the fun would be that I'm reaching that many people. That many people are getting value out of it, not because I'm going to make 10 cents a month off of my subscriptions. So
you've obviously looked into that.
Well, I've heard about it. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about it.
Definitely. Yeah.
I was surprised to see I already have 3 subscribers, and all I've got is a trailer.
Let's see if we can get you a few more. Are you planning to travel? Have you got a list? Of other places you want to go?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Look at these. You've got great reviews as well already. He's not even seen anything. Only seen the trailer, and you're now the new Portuguese Spielberg. Where are you going?
At this point, I'd love to get back to Italy. I loved Italy the 2 times I visited before, and I'd love to spend some time there. I haven't been to Germany, and I took a couple of years of German in high school. I actually sometimes, when I'm trying to remember what the Portuguese is for something, the German word comes up. It's like,
wow,
where did that come from? That's like, talking about old, that's like decades ago. Well, and it's funny, I came up with the name because I wanted something that didn't limit me. I can do anything with that. Anything that has to do with me being in Europe, the title fits.
Yeah, and if you go out of Europe, you can say, this is a really different video today because
I got lost. And the truth is, when I think about it, I don't want to play into the old negative stereotypes of being old. I'm just owning my age. Bom dia!
Good morning, hola, bom dia, alegria, tudo bem?
Sim, muito. E
tu? James, come on, let's get on with it. Where is Not a Cowboy Hat, and where are you?
Well, did you cue up my my visual dad joke for the day?
Of course I did. You only have to ask.
Show it on the screen and then take a guess.
Okay, let's have a look. I read the capital of Ireland's population is growing extremely fast.
That's true. It's Dublin.
You're not in Dublin.
I am.
Are you really?
And I have the tourist merchandise to show it, to prove it.
Keep calm, you packing idiot.
We found some open space, public lands with gorgeous views of the sea, wandered down into the town of Hout for some ice cream, and then grabbed another bus back to Dublin, where we found a nice spot to sit and relax and cool off before catching our shuttle to the Merry Ploughboys.